let it bang, bang.
So, good morning everyone. Today I am here to present herbartion approach lesson plan. Okay. So first of all, I will ask you some questions related to your previous knowledge and raise your hands if you know the answer. Okay, students? Yes. Now my first question is, from which locality do you belong? Or from which area do you belong? Raise your hands. Yes? Yes, raise your hands. Yes? Urban area. Sit down. Name the place from which urban area do you belong? Yes? Raise your hands. Name the place from where you come to college. Yes. Housing colony. Very good. Sit down. So from housing colony, he comes to college or school. Now, what are the different services are provided in your area by government? Or what are the different offices that are in your locality? Raise your hands. Yes? Yes? डाकखाना. ठीक है. Next. Medical shop. I said offices. Sit down. Very good. As she said, डाकखाना. Name some another offices. Yes? PWD office. JK Bank. Very good. Sit down. So as these students said that there are different offices like JK Bank, PWD office, hospital, DC office, many schools are there in your locality, and these are the different services that are provided in your locality by the government. Now my next question is, which department or which office is responsible for delivering letters home to home? Raise your hands. Yes, raise your hands. Yes. Post office. Very good. Good. Sit down. So post office is responsible to deliver letters home to home. What are the different things delivered by post office, or what are the different things you can send from post office? Yes, raise your hands. Raise your hands. What are the different things? Yes, very good.
Letters, parcels.
Letters, parcels. Any other thing? Money order. Very good. Sit down. So, money orders, parcels and different things you can send from. How post office came to know about your destination to which that parcel is to be delivered? Yes. Raise your hand. How post office came to know about where the parcel has to be delivered? Yes. Very good. Okay. Sit down. Good. So, that is how that you have written some address on that parcel. Now my last question is, if there is a Gandhinagar in Jammu and there is a Gandhinagar in Gujarat, how will they came to know about to which Gandhinagar you have to deliver the parcel? Good, good. So we came to know about this by the pin code. So our today's topic is just related to this pin code, that how a post office or postman came to know about where your parcel exactly to be located or delivered. So with this our topic is related is that is globe, longitude and latitude. So write this topic on your notebooks that your today's topic is globe, longitude and latitude. So, what is globe? So, our first question arises that what is globe? So, a globe, here you can see this is a globe. So, globe is a true representative of a earth. What is globe? Globe, it is, write down this definition on your notebooks also. It is a true representative of earth. So, it is a three-dimensional thing that represent whole earth. So next thing arises, what is the shape of the earth? So, yes, anyone? What is the shape of the earth? Sphere. Sit down. All knows that the earth's shape is sphere, but it has a geoid shape. Geoid. Geoid shape. So, shape. So, what is the shape of the earth? Geoid. Say loudly, geoid. So, the shape of the earth is geoid. Now, you all have to keenly observe this globe. So, here you see that it is revolving. Okay. But there are two things that are exactly on the same position. These things are called axes. What they are called? Axes. And they are still in position. So, with this we came to know about that these axes are not actually present on earth. These are imaginary lines, or these are imaginary axes. Okay. So, one thing, the globe has axes. Now, what is the main work of these axes? That by this, the earth revolves on its axis. From which direction? West to east. The direction is, so write this thing on your notebook. And you are before speaking anything, you have to thought that you are the students of class 6. Okay. Direction is west to east. So, we have studied 3 things, that globe is an true representative of the earth, shape, geoid, direction or revolving of the earth. To which direction? That is west to east. So, with the help of with an example, we came to know. Likewise, this is sun. So, this is our earth. So, is India visible to all? Yes. Is India visible to all? Yes. So, if there is sun on this side, so if we rotate this from west to east, for which direction to which direction which state comes first to the sun? That is Arunachal Pradesh. So, Arunachal Pradesh is the first state where the sun rays come first on India, in India. So, by this we came to know that earth revolves west to east. So, in Arunachal Pradesh, the light comes first. So, with this act, you will came to know about that the direction is west to east. Now, the next thing is what other things globe has. So with this you came to know about that there is a line in this globe. There is a line. Will you able to see this line?
Yes.
So this line divides the earth into two equal parts. That is equator. So the line, write this thing on your copies. The line that divides the earth into two equal parts is called equator. Equator. So the line that divides the earth into two equal parts is called equator. What is it called? Equator. So the degree of equator is, the degree of equator is of equator is 0 degree. So the degree is 0 degree. Now you all have to see this diagram. In this diagram you will see that this is earth and this line that divides the earth into two equal parts, that is 0 degree. Now towards it is northern hemisphere and towards south, that is southern hemisphere. So equator cuts the earth into two equal parts, that is northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So it has two equal parts, that is northern and southern. So we denote this northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere to N and S. Northern hemisphere NH and SH. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now how many degrees are there in this? So in this from 0, so first of all I will tell you that equator is that line that divides the earth into two equal parts, and this line is called latitude. So by this we came to know about that earth has lines that are called latitudes, and these latitudinal lines are all imaginary lines. Latitude. So this is also a imaginary line. If you go to the Udhampur or Jammu and you will search any line, you will not get any line on the earth, because there is no line on earth. As you see in this globe, there are different blue lines at different places, or in this way there are different lines. So these all lines are imaginary lines, and these all have some different feature why they are implanted on globe. So we will came to know that we will study this, that why longitude and latitudes are important. So equator is on 0 degree, and towards north there is 90 degree. So a circle is of 360 degree. Okay? But with, see this thing, if we rotate this thread on the globe from this end to this end, it will of 360 degree. But when we do it for 1/4, it will only of 1/4. For this, we'll came to know about from 0 degree to 90 degree. So that's why we calculate 0 degree to 90 degree north and 0 degree to 90 degree south. Okay? So 90 degree north and south towards 90 degree. But in the opposite of latitude, longitude. Longitudes are the lines that do not divide the earth, but they are the lines that goes from north direction to south direction. So by this, observe these lines, that these lines come from north pole to south pole, and these lines are of 180 degree. 180 degree. So from this to from this, that is 180 degree. But in latitude, we will calculate only 90 degree, because we will calculate only 1/4 part of the earth. Okay? Now, in the latitude, in this latitude, the sun falls its direct rays on this part, that is called equator, and this is the outermost part of the earth, and by this 0 degree to 23 and a half, sorry, or 23 degree 30 minutes, 1/2 we called it 30 minutes. From this to this is called the torrid zone. This green part is called the torrid zone, where the maximum heat is received by the earth. Maximum heat is received on the earth. On which part? Maximum heat is received on torrid zone. Now the next two lines, as you see on this chart, there are two lines that are dividing the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So why this line, Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn? The Tropic of Cancer is on 23 and 30 minutes. Why this line is on 23 degree? Not on 40, not on 30. I will explain you with the example of your local example. Whenever you go to Jammu, there is a little bit more heat in Jammu, and when you come to Udhampur, there is a little bit temperature difference in Udhampur, and whenever you go to Patnitop, there is little decrease in temperature from Udhampur to Patnitop. Same as when you go to Ladakh, when you visit Ladakh, it will be a little decrease in the temperature, or a marked decrease of temperature from Udhampur to Ladakh. Maybe in June month, you may wear summer clothes, and maybe in summer month in Ladakh, you have to wear jackets or something warm clothes. So there is a temperature difference in these two areas. That's why, with the help of mathematical calculations and lot of research, they have calculated that on 23 degree north and 23 degrees south, we have temperature differences. By this is torrid zone, and this is called the temperate zone. What is called? The temperate zone, from Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, and from the Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle. So Antarctic Circle, Arctic Circle is on 66 degree and 30 minutes. So you all have to remember that different degrees. So 0 degree is on equator, 23 degree and 30 minutes, 1 by 2 means 30 minutes is on Tropic of Cancer. And if we are writing Tropic of Cancer, we have to write north or 23 degree north Tropic of degree, and from south 23 degree 1 by 2 or 30 minutes Tropic of Capricorn. And 66 degree north 1 by 2 or 30 minutes, it is Arctic, and 66 1 by 2 or 30 minutes is called Antarctic. So from these zones the temperature goes decreasing, decreasing and decreasing. Now there is another thing, that the latitudinal circles are not equal divided, they are uneven. That is, the equator circle is very big and then the circle goes shorter, shorter, shorter. With this I will tell you with the help of an onion, that if you observe that this is the earth, if we think that this is the earth, we will cut this from the center, that is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now if we cut it from this side, the circles become shorter. That's why there are different size of different latitudinal lines. In this you will observe this is the biggest line, and by the degrees, there are increasing degrees, these circles become shorter, shorter, shorter. And what is the effect of these circles or shorter? Whenever the circle is very big, the temperature is very high. The circle is very short, the temperature is very low. So on 90 degree or from 66 to 30 minutes to 90 degree, there is freezing cold temperature, and when we decrease the degree towards 0 degree, it is higher the temperature on both zones, towards south and towards north. Now if we came to know about the Brazil is on 20 degree, and India is also on 20 degree. So it is little bit confusion that both are on 20 degree, same as the Gandhinagar of Jammu and Gandhinagar of Gujarat. So if we clarify that 20 degree north is in India and 20 degrees south, that is Brazil. That's how we came to know about what on which direction the different countries are located. So in this, different degrees signifies that on which place you are on the earth. On this pattern, all the apps like Zomato, like your GPS, tracks you on this only method, that on which degree, on which longitude and latitude you are standing right now. Likewise, there is an example in this class also. If I said the students have to stand on the third row, second bench, who will stand in this class? Third row, second bench. Stand up. So in whole class, I have said only two words, that third row, second bench. This is the exact location of Akhil. That's why on the earth or on the globe, we will came to know about the exact location of a person. Sit down. And and this is how a missile also attacks the exact location. You will always know that a missile is going on the exact location. So how that exactness is, how a missile, you will shoot a gun in your house. Okay, you have different toys in your house. If you throw a ball on someone, is it always go on the same place or in another place? Another place, na? Because there is no exact location in that area. But when we use longitude and latitude, we will always get the exact location. Now on second part, that is the latitude. Latitude. The second thing is, latitude. The second thing is longitude. So what is longitude? Longitude are the lines that covers from north to south pole, and these degrees are of 180 degree, from this portion to this portion, from this part to this part. With the help of this apple light, from north to south, है ना? Or there are different fruits that will help you to came to work out these longitudinal lines. Likewise, your orange, your musambi, है ना? Only 1 degree from north to south. You will cut orange like this, or like peel like this. You peel orange like from north to south. ठीक है? So an orange or different fruits, likewise watermelon, you always see lines from north to south in a watermelon also. So there are different fruits that also denotes these lines. So why these lines also are important? First, in previous chapter we came to know about that from latitude that are related to the temperature, and longitudes are related with the time. These are related with the time. So how time is important to us? So there is a line in this, you have to see that there is a red line in mid of this. This is called the timeline or prime meridian line. What this called? Prime meridian line. This line divides the earth into two parts, that is west and east. So from 0 degree to 1 degree, it denotes 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. This is simple mathematical calculation, and 4 minutes is equal to 15 degree. If we denote 15 degree, in this you will came to know about these all lines are divided into 15, 15, 0, 15, 30. So 15 degree is equal to 1 hour. 1 hour. ठीक है? It denotes 1 hour. So if we are on green on this line, if we say you are 30 degree east, what was the time? In 30 degree east. If अभी पहले क्वेश्चन तो सुन लो. If there is 12 noon on prime meridian, so what is the time on 30 degree east? That is 2 p.m. 2 PM. So, and if we say 30° west, that is 10 AM. Piche time and then forward time. Okay? So this is how we calculate time. On every 1 degree there is 4 minutes, and on every 15 degree that is 1 hour. So there is a next question. In India, if the whole world is divided into the longitudinal lines, and these lines denote the time. So in India, India is divided into 30 degree. From east to west there is a longitudinal distance of 30 minutes. ठीक है? So there is a timeline of each country. That's how a country will manage its own time. So in Arunachal and in Rajasthan, we have equal time. Maybe it's little bit of 1 hour difference in Arunachal and Rajasthan time, but we have one time. In all over India, different shows are on their actual time. Likewise, on 9 p.m. if DNA is broadcasting in India, so in Rajasthan and in Arunachal, there is equal. There is a broadcast of that episode at our same time. So every country has its prime line or the timeline. Our timeline goes from Allahabad. ठीक है? So towards the globe, the prime meridian line goes from this part. The Greenwich से जाते ये from Greenwich to the South Pole. Okay? So at the end, I want to say that today we have studied the important topics like globe. In globe, we have studied that globe is the true representative of the earth. The globe is the true representative of the earth. And after that, we have studied that there are two artificial lines, that are longitudinal lines and latitudinal lines. Longitude long मतलब north to south, latitude मतलब लेटी हुई. By this you will came to know about, you always remember these lines. लेटी हुई, that is latitude, longitude from north to south. So latitude denotes the temperature zones and longitude denotes the time zone. At the end, I will ask you some questions related to the topic. So my first question is, what zone is called the highest temperature zone? Raise your hand. Torrid zone. You got a ice cream. Very good. So the zone that is very high temperature, that is called torrid zone. Now tell me, what name the timeline of the world. Name the timeline of the world. Yes, raise your hands. Say to all class. Prime meridian of this line goes from Greenwich to South Pole. Very good. You got a star. Sit down. Now my next question is, tell me, who is the true representative of the earth? Yes, raise your hands. Yes. Globe is the true representative of the earth. You got a star. Now, there are some questions on the whiteboard and you all have to solve these questions. One student has to come forward. Yes. To hold this chart. Yes. So, there are some fill-ups at 23 degree. Yes, okay, sit down. At 23 degree, dash is located at the south equator. Raise your hands and come forward. Yes, who wants to come forward? Yes, come forward and write the answer on the board. At 3 degree, 30 minutes, dash is located at south equator. Tropic of Capricorn. Very good. You got a fragrance. So the next question is, the prime meridian is also known as? The prime meridian is also known as? Yes, come forward and write the answer on the board. Yes, very good. Greenwich timeline. Greenwich timeline. Very good. You also got fragrance on hand. Chalo. So the next question is, the Antarctic Circle is at dash degree. Antarctic Circle is at dash degree. Yes. Come forward and answer the question. Yes, yes, yes. आपने दे दिया मेरा आंसर? आ जाओ. अगले क्वेश्चन. 66 degree. हाँ, yes. Write this thing on the board. 66 degree and 30 minutes. Tell this answer to the students.
66 degree and 30 minutes.
66 degree and 30 minutes. You got a star. Next, true false. The earth is flat. True or false? Yes. Yes. No collaborate answering. The next question is, the globe shows only one area on the earth. True or false? Yes. Who want to come? Yes. Come forward. False. Good. You got a star. Yes. Next question is, equator is at 0 degree. True or false?
True.
Yes, come forward and write it on board. You got a star also? Yes. The next is match the columns. Globe, equator and torrid zone. Who want to come and answer the question? Yes, come forward. You got a star. कैसे बनाते हैं? Yes. Yes. Match the column. Globe. Model of Earth. Very good. Equator. No, it's 0 degree. It's 0 degree. Torrid zone. Receives the maximum heat. Very good. You got a fragrance. Chaliye. Now my last question. With the help of this model, you all, one has to come here and tie a knot on equator. Yes. Where is equator? You have to tie this ribbon on that part. Yes, very good. Who wants to come? Yes, आ जाओ. Very good. Tie this knot on equator. Very good. You got the fragrance. Very good. Clap for her. Now, tie a knot on north to south. Yes. Yes, yes, come forward. North to south.
Center से डालो.
South. Very good. Very good. So, clap for her. Sit down. Clap करवाई ना लो लो लो. So, these are all the questions, and homework for tomorrow is you all have to draw the diagram of longitude and latitude on your notebooks. Thank you. तो चलो, जब भी आप लोग क्लास में जाओ